Hello and welcome to another episode of Beside the Fire with Alexander and Sime.
I'm Sime.
And I'm Alexander. And this is the show where we take an in-depth look at some of the most interesting people from around the country, and a little bit about the journey that led them to become who they are today. Hello, this is Steve Capps.
Steve Capps.
Hi.
Steve Capps is a legendary equestrian vaulting master. He is an internationally renowned champion at the AEI, as well as holds several titles here in the United States.
And internationally, yeah.
And internationally. It is a pleasure to have you here.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Legend.
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, Sime and I were on our way to Japan, to Tokyo.
I love Japan.
Yeah, we hear it's amazing. We wound up in Germany with a 2-week layover for the 2-week amount of vacation time that we had. So, to make a long story short, we did not make it to Tokyo.
Did not make it once more.
But we did make it to Germany, and we stumbled upon the International Equestrian Vaulting Championship.
Yeah, the FEI.
Yeah,
the year that you won.
Oh.
First place.
It was
a
life-changing, very special treat to see you perform. So you have the reputation of being like the bad boy of equestrian vaulting, but you have huge endorsements for this.
Big time I do.
It's amazing.
A lot of people don't know Alan Iverson's actually, he's a personal backer of mine.
Really?
Oh, really?
He just personally gives you cash.
Yeah, I'm on a monthly allowance for him.
You know, we discussed maybe not going into it, but I just want to bring up all the allegations of doping and your opinion on the fact that because they're not performance-enhancing drugs, they should totally be allowed.
For one thing, none of my horses are drugged during a performance. I don't believe in that. I don't do anything like that. It's all me. I'm the one on drugs. And you know, honestly, I mean, I feel like if I can be doing dextromethorphan and still break records, I mean, you know, like that's a tough one because that's it affects the physicality that I have with my own body. It affects my perception of time and space. It affects my visual cortex. You know, sometimes my hands swell to nearly 3 times their normal size.
Wow.
It looks ridiculous when my hands are 3 times their normal size because, you know, it looks very small and minute. But
are they actually 3 times, or are you visually seeing your hands as 3 times the size there?
Right. Maybe they're normal size.
So, vaulting. Individual or team sport?
It's a solo sport for me.
I heard that you once did a 3-hour and 45-minute compulsory performance of vaulting, which is significantly longer than it should be.
Unprecedented.
No, I mean, like, you know, typically on a 4:15 course, I did a 3-minute, 42-minute. I'm sorry, a 3-hour, 42-minute. What I call an exhibition.
But it was in a championship competition.
It was in a championship.
So, like, you calling it an exhibition.
Yeah.
It was not.
I mean, I exhibited a lot of movement. I exhibit a lot of techniques that have never been duplicated by me or anyone else. I wish that I were able to have actually qualified that year. They did not allow me to qualify, not only because of the time, but because I personally failed all the drug tests. Again, nothing performance enhancing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a combination of peyote and hydrogen peroxide. It's a custom drug that I made. It's
hydrogen. That must with the peyote. I can't imagine.
Do you take it orally or something?
No. It's a suppository form.
Sounds terrible.
No, there are aspects of it that are absolutely horrendous. But
really quickly, could you just walk us through like one compulsory rep? Like, so you start with the basic seat, then maybe you do like the scissor, the flag, anything like that.
The mill.
I go right into the seat. I have 3 different trots that I do.
Oh.
I go through.
It's usually done a decanter, which trot is much bouncier. That's harder.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Exactly.
Going for the difficulty, man. It's amazing.
I've created a move called the decanter. It came to me when I was on some Malbec. I was drinking a lot of Malbec, and I was snorting a lot of. It was a white powder. I'm not quite sure what it was. It was something I found in the bathroom of a restaurant that I was at one time. And then I've got what I call the Trotsky, which is what I got from.
I love your names, all the names you have.
Well, I have a heavy Russian influence.
I noticed that.
Yeah, another one of my backers is Mikhail Gorbachev.
Gorbachev. He has been in hiding for so long. You have contact with him?
Yeah, I have
amazing.
I have contact with him. We actually share both a publicist and a masseuse. A personal masseuse.
Interesting.
Yes.
So Gorbachev has a publicist, but he doesn't seem like he uses it very often.
No.
Well, I suppose a good publicist can control your public view either way.
Either hide you or keep you in the... That's interesting.
Yeah, or go dark, like the planet.
Yeah.
Like the dark planet. You know, the one that lives on the outside of Pluto's orbit?
Okay.
Steve Capps.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Real
much.
pleasure to have you here. Absolutely honored
Looking
to be
forward
in
to
your
seeing
presence.
more of your flips and all kinds of great stuff on horses.
I'm looking forward to seeing this before you guys put it up on the internet.
Yeah. We'll run it by you. For
Thank
sure.
you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Steve Capps, check out his documentary, Flipping and Tripping.
Yeah.
The Equestrian Vaulting Guide to Life Mastery.
Let me go on record and say that I don't share underwear with Allen Iverson. Like,
Oh no, we're not.
We're not brothers.